Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and we're going to talk about Uber today because Uber has started a new program in India called UberHIRE. Now, what is UberHIRE? Well, I've got the article right here, and I'm going to be reading most of it and kind of going step by step what it is and what they intend to do with this. And, sorry, little itch there. And we're going to see what it is. So, according to this article from yourstory.com, Uber on Monday announced the launch of UberHIRE, a time-based on-demand cab service that lets you hop around the city in the same car. The cab aggregator said the new service would be ideal for travelers exploring a city, senior citizens, or business travelers who have to make multiple stops, besides being an economical option for everyone. After the pilot run in Kochi, the service will now be available across Delhi, Bengaluru, Chennai, Mumbai, Pune, Vizag, Nagpur, and Ahmedabad. I know I messed that up. I'm sorry. To begin with, UberHIRE will accept only cash payments. Sorry, we're already off to a bad start. As you can clearly see, in their blog, Uber states, when we set out, Uber was designed to be an efficient and affordable way to get from point A to point B. Almost anywhere in the world. Yet India isn't just anywhere in the world, it's a world in itself, with a culture that is unique and diverse. Think festival shopping, family get-togethers, big fat weddings, or back-to-back business meetings. We are always on the go. That's why riders have always asked us if they could hold on to their Ubers while they are out and about, and that's why we're launching UberHIRE, an Uber that takes care of all your travel needs for the day. Apurva Dalai, head of engineering, Uber India, said in the statement, "We are always thinking of ways to enhance the Uber experience. Our technology makes it possible for us to create specialized solutions that can help users have access to reliable transportation at affordable prices. UberHIRE is one such product that addresses unique commuting needs of riders in India, especially that of tourists, business travelers, senior citizens, and working professionals by letting them book an Uber and use it for up to 12 hours. 12 hours. You can already tell where some of my complaints are going to come in. UberHIRE is in direct competition to Ola's Rentals, which was launched last year. I'm going to skip that. UberHIRE has a minimum fare of Rs $5.49 for 2 hours, and cancellation charge is fixed at Rs $100. I have no idea what that amounts to, for the record. It'd be nice if they had told us that, but I'm sure someone below can tell me what that is. Charged with an extra KM is Rs 13. It is interesting to know that Uber has entered a unique hire or rental category in India. Their competitor Ola has already achieved market leadership and claims to have overall 60% of the market share. Well, that's kind of what Uber does. I mean, they didn't have much of a footing in the food delivery business, but they tried to get in. I actually need to double check to see if they're actually successful in the Uber Eats category. Let's see here. So that's those are pretty much the main bullet points. So, okay, obviously, first things first, it's in India. It's not in America or Canada or London yet. But I can definitely see some problems. I can see some serious problems. First of all, if you're doing an UberHIRE, are you still officially an independent contractor at that point if they get to hold on to you for up to 12 hours? That seems unfair because the whole point of independent contractors is that we can get off whenever we want. When you actually reserve us and you want to keep us for 12 hours, I think at that point we're officially employees. I don't know about you. I think we're employees at that point and you need to pay. Secondly, they're asking to reserve for way more than the typical 8-hour shift. So do you get overtime? Probably not because you're independent contractors, but you should be employees. But you're being required to give up the freedoms of being an independent contractor, being paid like a basic Uber person, and you're being held for a longer than 8-hour shift. That seems bad. Also, it's cash only. That bothers me because, who knows what you're going to be doing that day. Will you be doing a lot of driving or will you just be dropping people off and then pretty much sitting in a parking lot most of the time? Having a card connected to this would be so much more logical. And of course, I don't know about India. I don't know how India does the Uber thing, but how are you going to get the cash? You get the cash up front, you get it afterwards. If you get it afterwards, do they not pay? And if they don't pay, how does Uber compensate for that? I think it's going to be a bad idea. I think it's going to fail. I think this goes against everything Uber's against, and Uber just keeps screwing the drivers. They keep finding new ways to screw the drivers. Now, granted, again, it's not in America yet. It's not in Canada. It's not in England. But this is... Don't expect this one to expand, folks. Point blank, do not expect this to expand. It's going to fail. I think it's going to die on the vine. I wouldn't expect much to come from it. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. But that's what UberHIRE is. It's basically a way where people in India can call an Uber and keep them for up to 12 hours without actually having to pay them what that person would be worth for 12 hours of their time. Brave new world. Brave new world. So what do you folks think of UberHIRE? Are you afraid it would come to America or Canada or wherever you live? I'd like to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.